Sir, what do you think is Trump's main strategic goal in meeting Putin in Alaska? Peace in Ukraine, political optics, or mix of both dynamics?
No, thank you, Mr. Kanchan. I want to say that it is actually a mixture of both. On one hand, he somehow wants peace in Ukraine on one hand. Maybe it is genuine, it may not be genuine, but sometimes he expresses like that. On the other hand, actually he is actually a man who wants to be on the scene, always in the global scene.
He wants to be in the headlines.
Exactly. So, whenever something is coming, actually he usually takes the thing very rapidly. Whatever, if you actually consider from his this time tenure as the president of USA, he has done so many things during this short time and everywhere, internally, in his own government or other areas, and externally also. He has actually trying to establish himself as a peace negotiator all over the world. You can think about the war between India and Pakistan to some extent.
Iran,
Recently,
Israel.
Yeah, definitely, and also Thailand and Laos, Cambodia,
Right.
and also recently one peace treaty between two countries,
Azerbaijan and
Armenia. So, from that perspective, one is that he wants to establish himself as a peace negotiator. So, this is one. Second, I think he believes, and what you have mentioned in your earlier statement, that he wants to be a listener. He wants to listen from Putin.
Yeah.
And actually, peace is really distant there, because if you actually think about the intention of Putin, it is that for his own actually existence or continuation as the leader of Russia, the war is nothing but that. If you think about war of between Ukraine and Russia, no other issues is there. Only thing is that he want to establish there in his country as a leader, because you know many people of Russia still thinks of the Soviet Union, that era. They actually feel proud. So, actually though there are few issues, it is true,
Right,
regarding NATO,
right, sir.
because Ukraine was going to be included in NATO.
Sir,
So, that is at the doorstep of Russia.
how might Putin use this meeting to gain a strategic advantage both domestically and internationally, because he is under thousands of sanctions, he is facing slowdown of Russian economy, he is facing problem to sell his fuel to other countries because of sanctions. What do you think? What he want to achieve?
No, actually domestically he wants to show that they will not actually give up any land owned by them from Ukraine. So, that will be one. And the second one is that regarding the exchange of lands, already his actually media mentioned that Russia is not going to actually give any amount of land, any areas.
He already said
Ukraine.
conditions
Already
has
been
to
mentioned.
met.
Yes, true. So, domestically he will prove that he is talking to the very powerful president of the world, Donald Trump, and expressing that we are not going to give up any land what we have actually owned from Ukraine. So, that will be message domestically to his own people to show him as the hero.
Yes, sir.
And second, if you think about the global perspective, he is showing that I am attending the dialogue, I am not avoiding the dialogue, but in the dialogue it is like that the two palm trees, we can discuss everything, but this is mine. So,
Yes.
it will be like that. He will not actually share or give any concession, just he will actually mention that I am in dialogue, and actually Zelensky is not agreeing to the conditions I am giving. So, actually it is a sort of, you can say that he is revamping his position that I am a dialogue people, I am not avoiding dialogue. So, it will be shown on globally.
He will
So,
actually keep the door open for dialogue.
yeah, maybe door open, but actually he will not change his stand.
He will not sacrifice anything.
True.
Sir, how the European leaders balancing support for Trump's diplomacy with their commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty, because in the battlefield the war was between Russia and Ukraine, but it was actually the war between Russia and NATO expansion.
No, true. Actually, it is difficult. It is difficult for the European Union leaders, because their stand is actually the stand of Ukraine. They do not want to give any land or like that. So, and also regarding support for Ukraine, they have already given whatever support they wanted to give. So, they have not many further actually things in their hand with which actually they can greatly support Ukraine and defeat Russia. So, ultimately Trump is the factor, their support is the main factor, and so far if you review that most of the supports are from the USA for Ukraine. And also Trump nowadays actually doing another sort of business. They are telling that the USA will provide the weapon to Ukraine, but it has to be paid by the European Union countries. And actually,
NATO members.
Right, as Norman was telling, actually whole Europe is in fear that Russia can actually do the same thing for another small country, especially near the border of Russia. So, actually I think the diplomacy of leaders of European Union will be difficult to actually convince Donald Trump to anything beyond actually the expectation of Putin. So, I think they will not be in a good position